Hello there, and today we have another Lego Dots review. This is the full set, not a parts review, and it is the Lego Dots jewelry stand. It's an Arts and Crafts creation, and it is set number 41905 with 213 pieces. One of the main things here is creativity. So you build it however you want, so that's what I did, so I can show that off. If you want to see how they built it, you can look on the box. As you can see, that's how they built it. I built it different because I wanted to. So let's get into it. So first of all, these are the pieces that I had left over after I built everything. If you really wanted to just throw them on there, you probably could, but I did not. I also put some of my own jewelry on, so you can kind of get an idea of how it looks. So in the bottom part, I just have one necklace in there. It probably could be scrunched up into one of the circle parts. And one of my only complaints is down here. This piece isn't attached the best. It feels kind of flimsy. It's only attached by like this, which is not the best attachment. Otherwise, it's all right. And this part is just on there with Technic pins. And I'll flip it around in a moment here, if I can get it back on. Probably would be easier if I put it down here. But either way, I think it's a really cool idea that I now can't put back together. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So let's take a look at the back and see how it's built up here. So it's pretty simply built, actually. They just use these parts to make it so that this is at a different angle. And that's pretty much it. I think these are really only here so that when you're putting it together, it's a little bit easier to put the other parts on the other side, because this will be flat and you're not bending the heart part off. But yeah, so this is the top part here. And you can see I put a set of earrings on there. There's another thing there. You could put a little bracelet or, necklace, whatever you'd really want. And my concept was I tried to make this look like a cloud. So I put the translate blue down here, and then this like a sun, and maybe that's a little airplane. And then I used these because I thought actually they kind of would help stuff hold on there a little better, and I think they do compared to just doing the circles, and it's adding a little bit more color up there. And then this, I made just a bunch of squigglies that change colors. So I think that turned out pretty cool. And I actually put the pieces underneath a different way too than what they showed. And that's kind of just how you can show your creativity. One of the cool parts in here is these silver metallic little parts here. And it is kind of cool to have a little tray down here because you can put rings or whatever little stuff, or if you're a messy person, everything. But it's a neat little concept. I think you can expand it, make it different, build it, make it however you want. But it's cool. It actually does hold like earrings on here, which is, they hold on there pretty good, as you can tell. These don't, I was initially worried that this would come off really easy, but they really don't, which is pretty cool. I really like this set. And the only thing that I really don't like is they didn't put square pieces in there, so you could make a little bit different type of designs and stuff like that, and try to put out words if you want, or just lines, etc. But it's still kind of cool that you can customize it how you want to make it look how you want. And if you get more parts, more of these sets, you can customize it even more. I think I need to make a giant like jewelry stand / case out of Lego, because with the Frozen 2 Elsa's jewelry thing, I think there's an opportunity to combine stuff and just make something really awesome. And that's I'll add to my project list, which is already insanely long. But overall, this is what, a $15 set, I believe. And I think the value is pretty close on this one. Like I said, I would prefer some square pieces, and if you check out the parts review, I go into that in a little more detail. But otherwise, it's pretty durable. I mean, nothing's falling apart here. It's very stable. I mean, it might be a little bit easy to fall backwards, but if you put stuff on it, it's even more stable there. But overall, I think it's really cool. I like that they're doing this kind of stuff, and I hope they do a lot more like that, because Lego is more than just a toy. It's a building thing that you can build actual useful items out of, and because it's Lego, you can take it all apart and build something different, or whatever you would want to do. Maybe you have a spaceship, maybe you don't. Maybe you want a jewelry stand, and then maybe you want a spaceship later. Otherwise, this is a really cool idea. I like the Lego Dots concept, whereas I might be a little skeptical on the parts value for like just buying and parting out. I think the concept is really cool, and there's a lot of different things you can do out of creativity. I'm just sitting here looking around at the stuff all around me, and I could build something to do that. You know, I have a headset here. I could build something to hold that out of Lego. It's really cool. The last thing I just want to show is the case it comes in, and this is the cover. It's a pretty, I mean, the plastic isn't super durable. It's a little flimsy, but it's sturdy enough that it works. And then you have the case here, which you can see the large tray in the middle and then the 3 trays here. And I like these are kind of angled up, so it's pretty easy to get pieces out. But it's a really, you know, it's not super thick, hard plastic, but I think for putting Legos in there, they're pretty good. And they do stack up all right, not the best, but you can kind of see in the bottom, they kind of curve, so there's a circular part which fits on the Lego part that's on the cover. But that's all I got to show off for this set. I want to thank you for watching the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you want to see more, subscribe, and thank you for watching.